Imagine a world where families are torn apart, not by choice, but by force. Where the simple act of seeking a better life can lead to permanent separation. Why do 80% of deported families never see their homes again? What unseen forces are at play dictating these heartbreaking outcomes? Consider the plight of children born on American soil yet deemed expendable. Why are kids born in America forced onto planes out of the country? What justification can there be for uprooting a child from the only home they've ever known? What future awaits them in a land they don't recognize? These aren't isolated incidents, they're symptoms of a deeper issue, a legal framework with roots stretching back centuries. And why is a centuries-old law at the heart of it all? How can a piece of legislation from a bygone era still wield such power over modern lives? The Alien Enemies Act of 1798 is back. Resurrected from the annals of history, this law is once again shaping destinies. Yes, the same law written when slavery was legal. A law conceived in a time of profound injustice, now being wielded in the 21st century. What does it say about our present that we're reaching back to such a dark past? Now it's being used as a weapon, a tool to target and remove individuals, families, and communities. A weapon aimed at the most vulnerable among us. Entire immigrant families are targeted, their lives disrupted, their futures uncertain, all under the shadow of this ancient law. Homes raided, parents detained, children left in limbo. Voices are silenced, even online. Dissent is suppressed and the narrative is controlled. The digital space, once a haven for free expression, is now monitored and censored. Venezuelans, sent to El Salvador. People seeking refuge from one crisis, only to be thrust into another. Their hopes dashed, their dreams deferred. People who simply spoke out, detained, held behind barbed wire, their voices stifled, their freedom curtailed. Is this the price of dissent in the land of the free? And that American child, deported alongside their parents, a citizen of this country, exiled from their homeland? What kind of message does this send to the world? A law meant for a different world is deciding lives in 2024, a relic of the past dictating the future of families. How can we allow such anachronistic legislation to shape our present? When free speech can get you expelled, who's actually safe? When expressing your opinion can lead to deportation, what does that say about our commitment to liberty? If a 2-year-old can be kicked out, who's next? What are the limits of this power? Where does it end? We need to pay attention because the truth hurts. It challenges our assumptions and forces us to confront uncomfortable realities. But it must be told. The stories of those affected, the details of the law, the implications for our society. We cannot afford to remain silent. Follow Silent Facts USA for more. Stay informed, stay engaged, and let's work together to build a more just and equitable world.